I did not. I knew, I often tell stories where I used to imagine myself. Back then, living in the Eastern Cape, Michael Jackson's on tour and he comes to Mthatha, come to my grandmother's house because we're friends. As a kid, so I've always wanted to be in that space, where the global superstars are in close proximity and we're working,
And you did that with Usher, yeah?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Even that, we were working and I had a gig. I'm like, do you want to come? He's like, cool. So I went to pick him up from his hotel. And that's always been a dream. Even with my future plans now, the things that I'm doing with my property portfolio, the stuff that I'm trying to do, I think global, So I was always clear about going all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please break down the Grammy situation, man. How do you win a Grammy? How does that process work?
Yes. So then with my DJing career, going that far, I'm like, okay, I need to get my production work that far too.
On that level?
Yes.
Okay.
And at first I won a BT, which was amazing. And I was staying in LA at the time, looking forward to it. Got the trip on. I'm like, probably going to sit in the same row as Beyonce. Who knows?
Yes.
We go there. Or we got told, okay, you come on Friday.
Oh.
The African category is on Friday.
Eish.
And it's like, oh, okay. I still get the award, right?
Yeah.
They're like,
That's the one we don't see on TV.
It's like the Mascandi of the summers. Not for real. We don't see it in the 1 hour show. Yeah.
But how they also you see it, but they edit it.
Oh.
Yeah. When it's a commercial break, that side, then they play the clip for the locals. Where, how did you see Beyonce clapping for Black Coffee? But she wasn't there because we were there on Friday.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So you went up and they showed a cutaway of Beyonce clapping to you?
No. I'm saying because the show is happening on Saturday, the main TV show, they will edit the Friday beat into the Saturday beat.
Oh, so she wasn't... Oh, shit.
So you have an award, but then they put a category where you're competing with Puze Kemis.
Yeah.
Like a local artist. But, you're trying to go global, and play in the same space with everyone. Because I believe in myself that much, in terms of knowing that I have what it takes to be colleagues with these people musically, And so it was nice, but then I'm like, okay, I need to work on getting nominated for a real global category. Where I compete with my peers, for instance...
Because both David Guetta are in the main category.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even not... David Guetta is French.
Yeah.
So French, the English, the Sam Smiths are not from America, but they're not given a...
UK, 100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, it was such a big thing because I wanted to play on a global space with the people that I work with. I was nominated against Diplo, who was featured on my album.
100%.
So I was very intentional about the creation, and I understood if I was to insect a wololo or an African chant there, they will immediately move
to African.
So that's why it was so big for me, because I planned how it should sound from the beginning and to make sure that at first it gets into the door. So the nomination was a win already, because I'm like, okay, best dance album. This is what Beyonce won the other day.
Yeah.
Thank God I was nominated there before, because... So... the nomination was a big thing, and then now to win a Grammy, having expressed how I felt about these categories and how they played, was like a validation of.
And is there any way, like we've seen with awards, especially here in SA, where people buy awards, does that happen that side? Because with Zakes, a lot of people are saying that Burna Boy last. How could he have won that? You know what I mean?
There's committees, I'm actually, they asked me if I want to be I am one of the voting people.
Oh, wow.
But I don't have to, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm there.
Yeah.
So there's committees, and so there's a big committee that votes, so based on whatever they feel.
So there's no brown envelopes?
I don't think so.
It's a Grammy.
It's also just about being at the right time, at the right place at the right time, I think.
Did it change your life winning a Grammy?
Not yet. And by that, I mean, I haven't pursued, working with artists that value the Grammy that much, that they'll be like, oh, he's a Grammy-winning artist. Okay,
let's rock, yeah.
And that's how it would.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm being honest. Like, I'm really being honest. That Grammy is in my bedroom, on the box, in the corner.
No way.
I'm being honest. And not because I don't value it.
Yeah. It's just,
Also because of where my life is. And I'm in between places. I'm going to move. And I'm just saying, it hasn't been like, let's put it, it's still in the box.
The Grammy does nothing for you. Like, it doesn't open doors.
She speaks.
Welcome to the conversation.
No, I mean it's great for one's resume. It's great for opening conversation. It's great for anything I want to do outside making music. Because in music, respect comes from the streets.
Yes, 100%.
That's it. People talk and they're like, do you know this guy? You work with this guy, Grammy or not. But the Grammy will have me a meeting if I want to do like a collaboration with Rolls-Royce.
Wow.
He wants to understand. He's always poking his nose and, he's that guy.
We'll talk about Drake later on. I want to find out, how did you get into Ibiza, man? Like, have residency.
There you go. So,
yes.
That place, first of all, was never in the... What is that board? Vision board.
Vision board, yes.
It was never there,
Actually, we had DJ Cleo, ne? And he mentioned that he was booming at the time with Sising Hamba now, whatever. And you guys were in the same agency. I might be paraphrasing.
In London, yes.
Yeah, and then they wanted him. And it's like, Emananyani, here's Black Coffee, take him. And that's how you first started your...
I don't know about here's Black Coffee, but... I'm not sure about that. But the same guy who gave us that computer with Logic, Mario...
Yes.
Had a label in London, and obviously he was here like last month. He loves South Africa, so he's always listening out. He works with local musicians even back then, so he's like, I have a label, I want to release some music in the UK. So, and he loved Cleo's stuff too. So he started releasing me and Cleo, and I just think what happened with Cleo is, and I could be wrong, we don't all want the same thing.
100%.
That's it. Remember, I told you, me as a kid, this is where I wanted to be, and and I'm cultivating my way into like a global stardom, and I know every brick I lay is gonna, take me there, So, but Ibiza, like I was saying, it was never part of that. I just randomly got an invite to play at one of the most prolific clubs, which is DC-10. That I didn't even know. And so I went. And in fact, before I went, because Ibiza to me was like a super commercial place. So I remember calling Temba, like, Fine, I need acapellas. You know the stuff you play at 5 FM?
Yes.
Give me a folder of those acapella. I'm going to Ibiza. Because in my head,
Temba's euphonic, by the way.
yeah, it's like a super commercial
Place.
So he gave me and I got there. Thank God I got like 2 hours in and I was like, okay, this is different.
This is your first time there?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's different. It's different.
What year is this?
I don't even know.
2018, 17?
17 probably.
17, okay.
Then it's my turn. You know, I'm coming with that South African DJ confidence. I'm like, I'm going to smash this place, you know. And I play and I play and I play. I remember Heavy K's Gun Song.
Yes, the gun song, yeah.
I even played that. I mean, when I look at it, I get embarrassed. Like, I play, and I looped it. I used to loop that song. I used to do like crazy things with that song.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to show them my skill.
Yeah.
You know, and the island is not that place.
Whoa.
You know, less is more there.
Sure.
And so I'd put acapellas and, you know, and everyone was like, yeah, okay. You know, and I'm here.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Put acapellas and one acapella that I put and everyone's face changed was Gangnam Style.
Okay, yes.
Acapella. And it was like,
what's this?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I realized that, okay, I shouldn't have put that one. Yeah, I was like, okay, no, I shouldn't have done that one. And I'm like, so, Batin, you know? He's like, they're not sure, you know. And I was like, fuck, I missed this opportunity.
And you're thinking you've killed it.
Yeah, you gave them all your black
I
fake.
thought
everything.
I would, preparing, then after I realized I didn't. And now I'm just waiting to see if, you know, I'm going to be invited back. And they were like, and they were quiet for a while. And they were like, okay, we'll give him another chance. I was like, now I'll show you. Because I knew, like, it was more about a mood. Yeah. That place is about a mood. You must create an environment. It's not about how quick you are on the effects, how rhythmical you are, how Afro you are. You must just paint the room. Whoa. Man, when I got back, like people were like,
Wow.
Whoa.
because I was prepared and I was like, I said, what I just need to learn here is how to strike a balance between what I know and what they know. So I need to know when to be hard because that room is built for that. It's a hard room. So if I'm too mellow, then I belong in the sunset beach bars.
Oh, yes. With
You know, and that's not where I want to end up.
And at that time, there's no one from SA killing it in that space,
No,
no?
there's no one there. So the second time, man, I was like prepared. And so I went from that to, because Sekologo, when you play there, your importance shows on the lineup. Like what time you're playing.